Welcome, thanks for joining. This is the weekly horoscope for all signs. So we're starting off with Cancer. Happy birthday. And your card is a celebration card and the Three of Cups. So this week it's all about getting your birthday plans together and being with close friends and celebrating. Because the last time I did your cards, you were eliminating some toxic people in your life. And, you're discovering who your real friends are at this time. And it is very hard with COVID and all restrictions and stuff to do stuff. I know that you can only have a certain amount of people in your home here. So, it's a small group for now, but you are loved and appreciated, and the cups represent you as well. But it's time to, have some fun and be around the people that really care. So this week is just acknowledging friendships, and this birthday has just taught you a lot about the past year and eliminating stuff that is no longer good for you. And the three cards I pulled for you, Cancer: Seven of Swords, Four of Pentacles, and the Magician. Okay, so I interpreted that and feel that you were dealing with, it always comes with Cancer for some reason, an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And you were trapped in something you weren't happy in, or they were making you feel trapped, and you became a little bit, you were like holding on to something that wasn't good for you, but at the same time you were being a little bit greedy because you were fed up with the person, and it's not what you had imagined or what you wanted in the past. So the Magician is saying it's a fresh start, and to manifest more of this positive energies in your life. Maybe it's time to just be on your own for a while, or just have fun and celebrate and not have to feel like that, okay? Okay, next up is Leo. Survival Healer Guides is the overall energy and message from your spirit guides and ancestors. And the Three of Swords. Okay, so you've survived a situation with a relationship that maybe had a third party, or you were dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, and you're a little bit heartbroken by this. You could have been the person who did the heartbreak, or it could have happened to you, okay? So what is this week teaching Leo about that situation? So, Leo, the Lovers, you could be dealing with a Gemini with the Swords in this card, but it's teaching you what you've been through, how much you do care and love this person, okay? A lot of the times with the King of Cups upside down, there's a bit of emotional attachment, but it's not very stable because of the situation that's happened. But a fresh start and healing and surviving, like the card says, from all of this is there, which is good, because you weren't sure which way it was going. because you can get emotionally overwhelmed by this energy, because it really could be someone you consider to be your true love, and you've been hurt, or you know you've hurt that person, and sometimes you feel alone, like you have to heal. So this week is about really reassessing all your feelings and taking the next steps into, if you want this, save it. If not, start fresh. Virgo, Three of Pentacles, community and the spiritual ancestors. Okay, so with the Three of Pentacles and this community, this is like a community sort of meeting. It could be workplace, it could be you're doing something that's a really good project that you're working on with people that you care about, and you're wanting to make it successful. People are standing around, like they're gathering there. So maybe you are in a job now that you have to speak to people, and I find that the spirit guides, the spiritual ancestors, are watching down and looking at what's going on here. So if you've thought about somebody that's passed as you're taking on this new responsibility, or being in this group setting, you could be dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, that are there with you. Your ancestors are saying you're on the right path. If you're doubting it, they're there with you. And let's have a look. So this whole situation with the King of Wands here, something you're passionate about and you're committed to. It could be a person, but you are helping out a lot of people in this situation. I feel the Tower, like some of these people might need you. You could be like a motivational speaker of some sort, and even if you're not, you don't realize the effect that you sort of have, because the Seven of Pentacles here is like, that's the creation there, and this is the building, and you take some time out this week, because you're on the right path. So this card, he's sort of resting and taking a break from all of that energy that you've been hanging around, and everything will be okay. Libra, the Hanged Man, Divine Helpers, exhaustion. They're here to help you. You're like mentally, emotionally, physically drained from situations. Like you can't catch a break, I feel. You're helping people and you've got your own shit in your head to deal with as well. So it's a bit of a situation where you'll go to lengths to help the people that you care about, but you have to watch your mental health as well, and release who's helping you release your emotional baggage. If you're too busy worrying about everybody else, that's what's going to happen if you don't look after yourself. Wheel of Fortune, manifesting something, starting maybe it could be the career that you're getting started or thinking about there, looking like money making, getting it in motion. That could have been the things also that have been stuck in your head and exhausted you. Like, are you going to make it? What are you going to do financially? Things like that. And there's the Sword energy, because that's you, Libra, as well. So thinking, again, this is a sword. It's like in your head, thinking there, looking, like observing, and just make sure that you this week take some rest, because don't stress and don't overthink everything. It's like been a bad week, not a bad life, okay? This week is going to be good, and you will see something about a career or something that you want to make money from will be starting to come into play, and you'll be happy with that. Scorpio, Temperance, Master Teacher, Priorities. I feel like you're not in stress mode this week. You're actually a bit more relaxed. You know, you're getting your things and your priorities sorted. You're a little bit misguided before, but you're now dealing with more of a angelic, like happy, soft energy. Okay, so King of Cups, so male, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, like yourself. So there's a lot of water. Doesn't have to be a man, but you can reverse the role. But they're coming back with the cups here, and you're turning your back on them because you don't want this. They are wanting something from you, and you do see it as a Tower. The temptation and like the luring of it is no longer there because you're getting your priorities sorted. So just be mindful that this week that person might approach or try to communicate. Sagittarius. So the Divine Helper's denial. So a new love or romance is approaching, or you're feeling this way about someone, or you know someone feels this way about you, but someone's denying it and trying to cut the connection out like it doesn't exist because they don't want to see it, and maybe they're not ready, or they just don't believe it. Yeah, okay, so they don't believe it with the Four of Wands in reverse, so they might just be not trusting people. This week, you just have to see it, like take your hand off your eye. Yes, you can focus on work and your goals, but you're missing out on a beautiful thing in front of you because you're dwelling on a past that's well over and done with. You might be reminiscing about someone from a few years back, or wondering where you're heading in this way. So then when something good comes along, you just don't want to see it because of what you went through. But this person may be like this and wanting to celebrate and get to know you. It's just, you're just pottering along, trying to block everything out when you should be having a good time. Okay, so helpers are here. Not a healer, a helper to help you see this connection. You could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio with the cup there and the cups there. You could also be dealing with the Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Okay. Capricorn. Of course. So the highest up is the Solitude card, okay? So it's a bit, the 10 of Pentacles here, that's you, you're an earth sign. Everything sort of feels complete. You've got income coming in, you've got family there, but just take some time out for you as well. And, even though this is happening and, people are around, money's around, good luck, everything is like going well, just make sure you take time out too, okay? Because that's what keeps Capricorn. going, hard work, money making, and family, but also you don't want to lose your mind and and end up spiraling because you didn't you didn't have rest for yourself. Aquarius. You've got psychic awareness, divine soul, and then you got the Five of Cups. So to me, that's telling me that your psychic awareness in regards to like a past love is coming back. Maybe they've called you, or maybe you've seen a photo or something that's like made you return to thinking about them. The good news is you are past that, but you're thinking about it because something's reminded you again. But you're not bitter anymore. There's emotion, so there's always going to be emotion. You know, there's a lot of water. You could also be dealing with another Pisces or Scorpio or Capricorn. So you've accepted that it was rocky and you juggled it and you handled it. And you kind of appreciate the good and the bad in this connection. Okay? Pisces, as I always say, is the most psychic star sign. And I feel this person, and you have had, maybe they're a Pisces as well, I don't know, but you're both feeling and thinking the same thing. So when the Queen of Pentacles is here, looking at what's there, very down to earth, very motherly, very kind, like, you know, sensible, and, you know, when this does happen, if you do bump or you do meet, it's going to be like a healing process that's over with. Like, you often do, like, I find, get this card a lot, or someone's taking advantage, or, you know, you're giving out all this advice, but you're not looking after yourself. But I feel like this week it's all about working on the healing, and that person is, you know, is sorry as well, and it might have been the love of your life and they've moved on or something like that, but there's joy coming for you with friends and people regardless. You now see it for what it is. Like, you used to think it was a burden, but now you feel it's a blessing, which is good. You can turn your negatives into positives, or, you know, that happened for a reason to teach me something. It's always like better than being negative and stuck in it.